シワが永遠に出てくる魔道具ってないの？
装着すると強烈な痛みを覚える魔道具もあると聞いたが。
ふむふむ、調べる価値はありそうですね。
なあなあ、調べてほしい魔道具があるんだけど。
The newest JP live stream for the summer season of Konosuba Fantastic Days JP version happened, and oh my god, there's so much to unpack. That stream was pretty pog. I'm so happy. So without further ado, let's look what the new units are, what the new forbidden unit is, and what the new playable character will be, because we got all of these informations in one freaking stream. It's so amazing. Let's get right into it. So first up, we had, besides Shun Fukushima, aka Kazuma's voice actor, also Erika's new voice actor in the stream. I think it might actually be a first time. If you don't know it, back then there was drama about the old voice actor of Erika, so after a while I actually switched her out to a new one, and this is the new one. So it was cool to see her and, you know, learn more about her personally. But yeah, stream started off pretty simple, you know, people explaining who they are, go over a few things, like for example the first volume of the third season will have this cool game in there, which is pretty much Game of Life kind of thing, but in a Konosuba edition with like some other stuff. Really cool. If I get my hands on it, I might make a video out of it, but we'll see. Then of course, a quick reminder, for the JP version we still have the season 3 campaign ongoing, where if you use all the codes you can get 3,000 quartz for limited 4-star tickets that can give you limited units, yes, and the free Kazuma. And after that, we started off with the news section. And we are getting some more units. And to make it a little different, kind of like what is coming up to the global version real soon, we are not getting beach swimsuit unit, we are getting pool swimsuit units. So it's a night pool, you know, relaxing there. So they have some kind of different outfits. Of course, some units still have the same outfits, especially the older ones they introduce in the story. But over time, there's a good chance that even old units with the old outfits get new outfits for this type of skin line. So really cool, because that means we have multiple bikinis for the same character, which I think is really cool, because let's be real here, everyone loves bikini units, right?
漆黒の闇が隠したステージを今宵の満月が怪しく照らし出す禁断のノクターン。さあ、禁忌の共演を始めよう。このすば。
水も滴るいい女神、夏の夜でも輝こうよ。素敵な夏に乾杯。
闇が私を覆い尽くしても、私はただ歌うだけ。可憐に戦えていたか。
And the first thing we are getting is Bikini, Aqua, and Forbidden LIA. That's right. Similar to what is coming up in Global again, part 1 of the swimsuit banner will be one swimsuit unit plus a forbidden unit. And since we also got a teaser on the next playable character, I really expect that, also similar to what's coming up in Global, part 2 swimsuit will be coupled with the new playable unit, aka again what happened global with Zesta and Swimsuit LIA. So 2 back-to-back Pogger banners that I of course will be pulling live on twitch.tv/katsumagaming and of course youtube.com/@katsumagaming. So if you don't want to miss these, remember, like, subscribe, follow for more, especially on Twitch over there. It's the better viewing experience in my books, but of course up to you where you want to watch it. And we are of course getting some other campaigns, nothing too crazy. Double EXT, double free drops, normal hard quests, double stuff, you know, the pretty basic stuff. We don't really care about that unless it's like half stamina campaign, which sadly isn't there. We are of course getting a new login campaign and new panel missions to get different kind of stuff like beast stones, fang quest potions, and of course we are getting the infinite summons with the bonus multi if you share social media. Great chance to potentially get the upcoming unit, the Forbidden LIA, but we'll have to see if I eventually get lucky. We have a step-up banner with the last step giving us, I think it's a forbidden ticket that just guarantees us a forbidden unit. We have a lot of forbidden members out there, so the chance of getting her is rather low from that, but we have the free pulse with the raid up, so might just be worth it in the end to see if you can snag her from there. We are of course getting a rerun banner with the older forbidden units like AQUA, Megumin, and Yun. I don't need it, but for people who are missing stuff, really cool. And we are also getting a special banner with a ticket that gives us a swimsuit unit. I am not yet 100% sure if it's a swimsuit ticket for just the new skin line, which then would mean we have a 1 in 3 chance to get AQUA, because so far I only think we have Darkness and LIA out there. Maybe it's just all the swimsuit units and then the chance is really low, and I don't think it's worth it, especially if you have, like me, all the swimsuit units. Still, I guess, nice to have. Before we go to the actual new playable unit, let's switch over to Discord real quick, because apparently they didn't post their skills and what they do up there, but of course I am the good guy owning the fan Discord in Konosuba. I of course made screenshots, I made translations of everything, and I want to show everything in the Discord off because we have a lot of cool expressions that I think are worth sharing. First up, we're starting off with our boy Jun Fukushima doing lots of funny poses. He literally came in the live stream riding a blown up dolphin and having like this hard floating ring there. He literally posed with it. It's really cool. He does a lot of funny stuff there. Then of course the full art for Erika. Let me actually move it down a bit so we can fully appreciate the artwork. Here we have Erika's voice actor also, you know, doing a little bit of posing, especially together with here the thing doing like the peace sign. She did it as well. Kind of cute. And then here we have the full art for AQUA. I think it looks gorgeous. I really like it. Personally, I'm still not 100% sure how much I like the bikini, because first up, it's not blue as you would normally expect with AQUA. It's actually more white with some purple black accent, which kind of reminds me of Swimsuit Emilia's outfit a bit. So we'll have to see if I actually dig it over time or if I'm disliking it, but it's AQUA, so probably more liking than disliking it. But as someone else said before in my chat, I think a more darker swimsuit would have fit better to her, but it is what it is. We'll live with it. Then of course the full artwork for Forbidden LIA, and yeah, as you can see here, both of these units are Earth units. Let's take a quick look at what their kits actually do. So first up, for Forbidden LIA, we have her passive trait, which increases the physical attack and gets increased more if she is above 70% HP. So a pure attack trait, but it's fine. We have Festia for the Gacha trait, so I think it makes a lot of sense. Her basic is an Earth physical basic, also pretty normal, nothing too crazy here. Then we have Luck Peace Plus, which deals 89 or 121 when the HP is 70% or above, physical earth damage to all enemies, and increase damage dealt by weak point for 10 seconds, aka a tier 2 Reshreds. And if we remember correctly, this skill has, I think, a 20-second cooldown. It was like a gameplay scene, but of course we don't have the official numbers, so take everything with a grain of salt. Still fine enough. Then we have Gaia Thrust Plus, randomly deals 160 earth physical damage to an enemy twice and reduce skill charge time for all allies by, I think, 6 seconds on an 18 seconds cooldown. Last but not least, we have her Forbidden Ulti, Forbidden Nocturne, which deals 245 physical earth damage to all enemies, moderately increase the physical attack of all allies, and deals additional fixed earth damage when attacking for 8 seconds. So pretty much what Forbidden Wiz has, fixed earth damage on hit, but on top of that we are also getting a tier 2 physical attack boost, which pretty much means Forbidden LIA for physical earth teams and Forbidden Wiz more for magical earth teams. So they're, you know, a little bit split. Same with what happened with Forbidden AQUA and Forbidden Cecily. AQUA is more on the physical side, Cecily is more on the mage side. Makes sense. We'll see how good she will be, but I expect her to be pretty good. I mean, Reshred, 6 seconds of CDR plus the pretty good ulti. Again, you have a tier 2 physical attack boost, which just increases the damage of your team even more. And you also have double hit plus AoE. So in AoE arenas, I think she will excel greatly. Then we come to the next one, which is AQUA. Passive trait, physical attack. She's not a special unit, so what's to expect? Her basic is a non-elemental physical basics, also, you know, what to expect. Then we have Rock Buster Plus. Deals 105 earth physical damage to all enemies and increase earth attribute damage to all allies by tier 2 for 10 seconds. So yes, we have a tier 2 earth damage booster here. And then we have Gaia Buster Plus, 134 earth physical damage to all enemies, up to 175 when HP 70% or above, and very high chance of causing reverberation, aka echo, for 12 seconds, and a small increase on physical attack of all allies EX by 12 seconds. If I remembered correctly, the first skill has a cooldown of 20 seconds and the second skill has a cooldown of 22 seconds, which could result in this Aqua not being as great as we wish her to be, because again, on a 22-second cooldown, you kinda want to have enough cooldown to just loop her echo effect as often as possible, aka after 10 seconds you want to use the skill again. Worst case, before the 12 seconds mark, you want to use the skill again to just loop it properly and do the echo skill, the second one, while the EX buff is still up. And with LIA having 6 seconds of CDR, you still are at an 18-second cooldown, which means you kind of still need 6 seconds of CDR on top of that. Maybe I looked wrong on the cooldowns and maybe it's actually 20 seconds, and then with 6 seconds of CDR skills you get down to 10 seconds. That would be perfect. Yeah, that pretty much means if you want to have both of these units in the same team, you need the third unit to be a speed boost unit who also has 6 seconds of CDR, who also can buff, aka, you know, best Chris, but with more CDR. I don't really think we have that for Earth, so will be interesting to see what we do with her and how she actually plays out. I think it's fair to assume that Aqua will be harder to play and that LIA is probably the longer lasting units of these two. In the end, I'm still happy we are getting a new Aqua that could potentially be a strong damage dealer and not just another support Aqua. So I'm all in for it and really hope that we make her work in the end. Then we have this beautiful image here with 3 tips for the next playable character. First tip is, are you researching magic tools? The second tip is, are you wearing glasses? And the third tip is, are you really skilled with a sword? Now the question for me is, do you guys know who this is? Do you actually pay attention? Because either you just saw in the background when scrolling around and stuff, or you actually know the answer. But the new playable character is...
シュワシュワが永遠に出てくる魔道具ってないの？
装着すると強烈な痛みを覚える魔道具もあると聞いたが。
ふむふむ、調べる価値はありそうですね。
なあなあ、調べてほしい魔道具があるんだけど。
おっと、すみません。今から修行があるので失礼します。
ちょ、おい！研究じゃなくて修行？
剣の道もまた私が極めたい道の一つなのです。ソニックストリーム！おお、その剣さばき、さすがは剣聖。あれ？メガネがない？敵はどこですか？やっぱお前もポンコツか！
Shelly, that's right. A new character that's originated from the game is a new playable unit, aka Shelly, and I'm all in for it. I'm really hype about her. The last, playable unit that is OG from the game was Mel, which is a long time ago. So really cool we get another unit from the game. To be honest, I'm really happy with the choice. We still have to wait and see how she gets implemented. If she's a real new playable unit like Rain, Claire, Mel, etc., or if she will be an additional character more like Bonito and Cesta. Last year we got 1 full new playable characters and 2 additional characters. She will be the second new unit this year, so we'll have to wait and see, but I'm really hoping that she will be a full playable character, that she gets different customs, that she gets all the cool fancy stuff, because to be honest, the game is now going for over 4 years and getting more original characters as playable units is a great thing, especially if you keep in mind how many collaboration characters we have out out there. We need to push the characters from the own franchises to be at least somewhat competitive to the amount of collaboration characters we have in this game. So I'm really happy about that. And you know, she looks good. She looks good. We have not many additional information on her, like what she can do and what kind of stuff she has. We are just having, you know, the general information about her. So if you want to read what's in here, feel free to pause, use Google Translate, stuff like that. Otherwise, I recommend you watching the third story arc, Konosuba Fantastic Days, to learn more about her. But of course, when she drops, when we are doing live summons for her, I will be going through her own character story before pulling for her, aka get her 1 star. If there's a 1 star for free, push her bond food, watch the stories. Otherwise, if there's no special story for her and she's just another additional character, I will be going through the chapter 3 stories, translated live, so you guys know who she is, what she's up to, have more background, and then going into the banner to summon for her. So yeah, really hyped about her. By the way, here are some information about her voice actor and something she has to say, that now she becomes a playable unit. So, you know, I think it's cool. Really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the stream. Of course, they played the mini game and we get additional rewards like 900 quartz and the 5 pull tickets over 7 days. And then for the mini games, we get 5 of each B stones, I think 3 Nyamblets or 2, and 1 access coin or something like that. Again, if you are a day 1 JP player, you don't really care about anything of that besides the quartz, of course. But you know, for all the other people, nice to have. We sadly didn't get any new cool information, like any new game modes, any new content, any additional updates that they plan to do. Like back then, around the 3rd anniversary, they announced a major update, and since then we have never ever heard of that major update again. So I'm just curious, is it still work in progress? Are they still doing it? If it's coming out, when it's coming out, what is coming out? I really wished we got some news here, but maybe for the 3.5 live stream we will get more additional information, where we also hopefully get fast Mia and Amy, because in global just now Detective Mia dropped, and since Detective Mia there was no new Mia in the JP version. We didn't get a Mia for over a year. It's time we got a new Mia, and what better Mia would it be to get fast Mia? So if you want to stay up to date with all Konosuba Fantastic Days, remember, like, subscribe, follow for more. Make sure you ring the bell so you also get the news information as soon as possible, because I try to pump out all the information for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching. We are now continuing on the live stream with the global summons, so global summon video should also be coming up soon. Stay tuned for that, and see you all in the next video, guys. Bye!
だから一緒